So this week actually had a very interesting start. I realized that this is not the way to organize reports. Like, it's getting harder and harder to digest what's going on. These little notes, these articles, it's all over the place. Like, I have to move my mouse a lot, scroll in and out all the time. I just sort of don't have a good idea in my head of how to organize it. I mean, I didn't at the moment. And then there was a day when Medium shut down and it wasn't working. And I was like, there's got to be a better way to organize it. And also, I was looking for ways to improve this and stumbled upon this article from Hans. He's actually the creator of Solidity. And there was a lot of interesting points. For example, try to think like a pro. I implemented it, and overall it's very interesting to look at how other people organize their information, their approach to auditing, to reading reports, and it kind of gave me an idea. I asked a friend, and he said he was using Obsidian, so I moved to Obsidian. Now it all looks like this. I have these pretty notes and stuff. Vulnerabilities, I realized that, I mean, at least for me, there are some common vulnerabilities you see in almost every project. Some specifics like bad source of randomness, obviously it's not in every project. And then there are some small vulnerabilities like authorizations through transaction origin that are easy to pinpoint. There's not much business logic involved. It's just, if you see it, you should know it. And this is how Obsidian looks right now. So I have these small, common, and unique vulnerabilities. And then I also have these links, for example, improvements. I know that I can unite this with another vulnerability. The same one applies to this. And then I skipped some because I couldn't really find good information about block timestamp manipulation, and I don't know how to search for it on Solidity. So I decided to skip it just to keep going. I'll probably come up with something later on. And then there's also a new architecture in my reports. I mean, I already had this checks, and now I have pros, logic, and solo finds. Because Hans said in an article that it's a good idea to try to understand how someone experienced in the field is actually looking for the vulnerability. So here I'm trying not to focus on what kind of vulnerability this is, more of what should I be thinking in order to find it. And yeah, that was interesting. Also, I want to add code snippets here because I guess I like visually learning, and it helps a lot. Here's a template I'm using as of right now. Here's the link to center, so it looks good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just, as I said in the previous video, I've been focusing on finding vulnerabilities, on documenting vulnerabilities this entire week, just so that I have more time for this and more time for auditing. And next week I'm going to just audit everything that I can, really dig deep into it, and yeah, wish me luck.